Airdrie Stud retires McCraken, a multiple graded stakes winning son of Ghostzapper, to its farm in 2019. We visited the farm and caught up with Cormac Breathnach to talk about McCraken.
McCraken was a top performer. He was an undefeated graded stakes winning 2-year-old and to this point still remains the only graded winning 2-year-old colt by Ghostzapper. He broke his maiden very impressively at Churchill Downs for Ian Wilkes, who we all know is a very patient trainer and lets his horses come along. He then went on to win the Street Sense Stakes and followed up with the Kentucky Jockey Club. In his 3-year-old debut, he broke the track record winning the Sam Davis, and by that point was kind of the consensus #1 Derby pick, if you will, for most people. He ran well in the Derby. He got struck into leaving the gate. I think 1.25 miles might have been a little step too far for him. He came back, got a little recuperation time following the Derby and came back and won the Matt Wynn Stakes very impressively, and then was just touched off on the wire in the Haskell. Girvan caught him, Practical Joke was behind, Battle of Midway, Irish War Cry were in the race. It was a strong renewal of the race. He basically had the race won, opened up 2 or 3 lengths at the 8th pole, and I think was labouring the last few strides and Girvan got there. So, but a really top performer. The horse we're really proud to retire here to Airdrie, and he really fits our model very well. Ghostzapper's a horse I was very close to for a long time, and there's been a market for a son of Ghostzapper for many years. You know, he's been a top stallion for the last several years, and to us, McCraken's hands down the best one to retire to Kentucky. And what he really offers breeders that's a little unusual on that sire line is his precocity. So he was so quick and ready to go early as a 2-year-old, and that's not always something that comes with the Awesome Again and Ghostzapper sire line. They're typically 2-turn, 3 and up type of horses. So he adds a lot of speed and a lot of early performance to that sire line. He stands just a tick over 16 hands. He's 16.5 inch. He's a very balanced horse. He's got a lot of both his sire and grandsire in him. He's leggier. Got, you know, a little over 16 hands, like I said, but he's got that tremendously long, deep shoulder and deep chest that Ghostzapper has, and a very long and strong gaskin, which to me are really true traits of Ghostzapper. He's a short-ish coupled horse, very balanced. You know, looks like he's the horse that you can breed to a lot of different mares, you know, a lot of different body types, because he's sort of the bullseye. You know, there isn't a lot that you need to add or subtract with him. He's correct in front, moves well, you know, so we're very pleased with him. We're very pleased with the quality of mares he's been getting. We'll get good support from the Governor, from Governor Jones, as all our stallions do, and that's really a key, I think, you know, to getting horses off on the right foot. So we're going to breed plenty of nice mares to him, about 20 mares or so, and then we're getting some good outside support, so it's all positive. He's settled in really well. You know, he's a professional horse. He's very kind of comfortable in the new environment. He's been test bred. He's done exceedingly well with that. So, you know, for all that, he's so far been a really easy resident of the stallion barn. So we'll look forward to that continuing.